Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. Oh, it's a glorious day. I am going to take you guys out and show you what I got done today. And then I'm going to take you along and show you before and after of a project. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you around and show you what we've been doing. So this morning I came out and started the rotational grazing fencing project. And so I went ahead and got the calves moved. I just opened up some more pasture for them. As you can see this line right here. And oh look, the neighbor's horse is out. Not out like loose, like they put her out and let her out in the cow pasture. He's out there picking up hay bales. And Missy Velvet is like, hey friend. Anyway, that's awesome. They keep her up next to the house, where they can keep a real close eye on her for the most part. So we don't see her out in the cow pasture very much. But anyway, so the calves now have a whole bunch more space. And they are enjoying the added pasture. I'm looking for Billie Jean. I don't see her. Interesting. Where is she? Forrest, where's Billie Jean? I don't really want to be traipsing around the pasture in my sandals, but I need to find Billie Jean. There she is. Billie Jean, I did not see you at all. It's almost impossible to see her. She's right there. In the tall grass. So anyway, they got this whole area now to eat, which won't take very long. And then tomorrow's move day for the sheep, and well, for everybody. So the sheep will bump Velvet out of her spot, and then Velvet will get a new spot also. So I just went ahead and bumped these guys today because they were starting to beg for food, and I knew that they needed more pasture. So I went ahead and did that, and that took me most of the morning. In between that and chores, the chickens are, you guys might wonder, why are your chickens in the middle of your road? The chickens are off of the hayfield for now because the hayfield has gotten to be, it's, you know, over a foot tall. And basically what happens is we're concerned that by dragging over the tall grass that we're actually damaging the grass by breaking it off, and that once it gets to a certain height, if we're going to cut, which we are going to cut, I just talked to the guy yesterday and he said that he probably will be able to cut it the 3rd week of September. So the chickens are headed to the market garden area, and I'm gonna move them around up there for a while, and let them fertilize that. Also, an exciting news, you can't hardly tell, but the babies are out today. I put the babies out and left the mamas in today so the babies could get out and get some grass. And I've been doing that off and on for short bursts, like half days, to get their rumens used to fresh grass again. And then today they get to go out all day. So my project is out here. And basically, just going to show you guys around real quick. So basically what's going to happen, the sheep have had, you know, this in between these two fence lines. They've had this run, and they've grazed it. And of course there's certain spots they haven't grazed because of it being summer, and the lack of shade. They can't graze certain places. So like this really tall grass here, they didn't graze this because there's no trees in this area. And so that part has not been grazed, but they've grazed all the way down, and they will move into this pen, and we are just, you know, this pen's been grazed pretty well too, so they'll work their way through this quickly, and then they'll move on, and basically Velvet will get bumped then onto the next one. So it's just rotational grazing, and right now I'm feeling like I'm learning with adding the cows into the rotational grazing. And right now I'm really feeling like I'm in a position to where I'm overgrazing a little bit, and I'm trying to alleviate that. I'm trying to figure out how fast do I need to move the cows through to make it so that they're not overgrazing. And we're in a dry spell. We haven't had rain in, I think it's going on 3 weeks. It's at least 2 weeks. And we had several days in the 90s and the hundreds. So it's been hot, and now it's dry. And so I think that's kind of kicking me in the butt too, as far as it, knocking down the pastures a little bit. But I really would like to not see them like this. Exactly. I'd like to see them grazed down, but not dry. And so I'm learning, and it is okay, because we do have lots of pasture, and we need to do some reseeding. So it's okay that they're grazed, that we're grazing them down to, we can reseed them now. So I am doing my research on that. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Whoa, I can't leave my friend. Well, I guess I'm chopped liver. Oh my goodness. This is what they do. They stand over the fence and scream at each other. Oh, they're so funny. Well, she heard me talking and she was going to come up here and say hi, and then her friend nickered at her. So now she's lost. She's back with her friend. Oh, jeez. All right, I got to get to work. Anyway. So yeah, I'm not saying at all that I'm an expert on rotational grazing, and I think that that's showing a little bit in my fields right now. There are things that are going to be put into place real soon that is going to make that move a little smoother and be less work for me, and so I'm super excited about that. But it's not what we're working on today. Today we've gotten the calves moved, and don't mind the screaming. Now you know what the screaming in the background is. I'm headed to the shop for supplies, and then I'm headed back out to the grip shop, and I will see you guys out there. Well, I didn't quite finish tonight, so I'm gonna have to pick this project back up in the morning, and the big reveal will be on a different day, so hang tight. It's pretty exciting. I will show you guys tomorrow when I get done or run out of product, which might also happen. So anyways, I ran out of light, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I'm back. It's the next morning, and I'm not 100% completed yet because I ran out of product, but that's okay. I can go tomorrow and pick up more and finish it up. But I'm gonna flip you around and show you. Ta-da! Isn't it pretty? I have been needing to get that done for a while now, and it feels good. The shop has made enough money that it was able to go and buy the stain, and it feels good. And it's always such a pleasure when the stain or the paint that you buy like turns out to be the color that you think it's going to. and that sounds weird, but if you know, you know. So many times you go to the store, you pick out a color, or you pick out, you know, a stain color, and it just doesn't turn out to be what you think it was, and or it doesn't match. You know, your brain didn't tell you the right color to match whatever it is that you're trying to match. And here I was trying to match the building color, and I was like, well, the building is cedar, and so I'm just gonna get cedar stain, and by golly, it looks like cedar stain. So just excited. I've got just a little bit left, but I ran out of paint. So, and isn't that always interesting also? You go to the store and, like, for instance, this can told me that it would cover 400 to 600 square feet. And I did the calculations, and this was like 158 square feet or something, as far as floor space goes. And I was like, oh, well, the one can is going to be way more than enough. Yep, nope, I'm short. And I don't know if is it just me? I don't know. I don't know if it's, I always come up short. Does everybody else always come up short? Or am I just wasting a lot of paint? That just dawned on me. Maybe that's my problem. Nobody else has that problem. But anywho, it's already super humid morning. It feels like we've got rain coming in, and the sweat's already starting to run. So I'm gonna go in the AC. The kids are fed. Everybody's happy, and I think we may get rain today, which is awesome sauce for us. And I'm gonna go in and get this video edited and get it out to you guys, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful day. I will catch you on the next one. Yours truly.